So apparently there's a difference between black metal and death metal. Who knew? Lords of Chaos is the true story about the creation of Norwegian black metal. Prior to watching this, I didn't know there was a story to be had about the creation of black metal, much less Norwegian black metal. But oh yeah, there is. If nothing else, it proves that there are some truly fucked up people out there in the world. The story follows Euronymous, played by Rory Culkin, his group Mayhem, and the people they surround themselves with, and all the things that go along with that as they grow in fame. I don't want to talk about specifics of the story too much for fear of ruining it. The less you know going in, the better. What I will say is this story gets out there. It's actually a really good portrait of how things can escalate very quickly. And I mean escalate in a bad way. All the performances here by young actors are really good. Rory Culkin in particular is great here. You really sympathize with this character, even though at times he's being a total douchebag. Everybody here did a great job of playing extremely awkward early 20-somethings, not knowing exactly who they are and looking for acceptance. Like I said, I didn't know much about this scene before watching this movie, but it was extremely interesting and very entertaining throughout. This is one of those movies that after watching it, you're going to want to go to Wikipedia and look up the real life story. In doing so, you find that a lot of the stuff that happens in the movie is confirmed to have actually happened in real life. And once you've seen everything that happens in this movie, that's pretty fucked up. And while many of these situations that are in the movie have been confirmed to have happened, some of the portrayals of the characters have been called into question. All that notwithstanding though, the movie's still a very entertaining watch. I did like how the movie showed how things can start small and escalate so quickly into a situation that is out of control. Sometimes we'll see these travesties on the news and wonder, who the hell would do that? What got you to a point to where you were willing to do this awful thing? That's something this movie does very well, as to showing how normal people can start innocently enough in this place and quickly escalate to this spot that they never thought they'd be in. You put a whole bunch of people together and sometimes shit just happens. There's always that one guy who wants to take it too damn far. The movie's depiction of violence is graphic as hell, to say the least. It's not a gore fest from beginning to end by any means. And honestly, there's only a few instances of violence. But when it happens, it is jarringly graphic. I mean, like, difficult to watch graphic. And yes, the actual effects of these awful things happening on screen are extremely realistic looking and very graphic. But it's not even just that. It's also the way these scenes are shot. They're not glamorized or played up or put any kind of sheen on them whatsoever. They're done in a very realistic, gritty way. One of the biggest things being that when these awful things happen to people, they don't always die right away. The human body takes time to shut down and fade away, even when it's due to sudden trauma. And watching that on screen can be difficult at times. It's an ugly, uncomfortable thing to see, but it's an ugly, uncomfortable thing that happened and also still happens till this day, unfortunately. So at the end of the day, this biopic about some deeply troubled people and the absolutely awful things they can do, that can at times be difficult to watch, is absolutely worth a buy. Even if this kind of music isn't your thing, the story is what's so interesting here, and at times very heartbreaking. So there it is, guys, my review of Lords of Chaos. If you were entertained and want more content like this, hit that subscribe button and help my little channel grow. If you liked what I had to say, give me a thumbs up. If not, let me know in the comments below why. And as always, I'll see you guys next time.
We are Lords of Chaos.
You guys suck.
Mom!
Is there really a difference between, say, American black metal and Norwegian black metal? Besides the language, I guess? Hell of a good movie, though.